Testing. Hi, this is Patrick Hannafin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about real estate and investments and cryptocurrencies and gold and silver and investments and prepping and anything that comes to mind. And we're going to take a little walk. I want to show you a house that I think is a bad time to buy. I really do. And if this was for sale and at a decent price, I would buy it. It's just like, I love these kind of little houses, these duplexes. I probably bought about a dozen in my life. And every one I made money on. There's fun to work on, there's charm to them. And they're just little money makers. And I want to share this with you. And I'm walking through here. I'm in Huntington Beach. We're about, maybe a half a mile, maybe a hair more from the ocean. And a nice neighborhood. There's new houses going in, and then old cottages, few rentals, few apartment houses. The typical house that's getting built here now is they're taking little wider lots and they're building, show this over here, like two units. And what they do is they tear down a cottage and then they build two identical houses that are just the same. And I don't like these. There's not much charm to them. I mean, some of them trying to make them one a little different than the other. Some build them exactly the same. And then these sell for about $1.6 million. And you buy a house for $1.6 million, even with today's low mortgage rate, you're going to have a very high house payment. I'll tell you that. And they are selling though, and there's a lot of houses in here that are being built that have charm too. These are I think there's one left. They've sold one of these. Again, just two identical places. It's cheaper to build them that way. And maybe they'll change the color a little on one or something. And they've got one sold and one's still available. The lot's about 25 feet wide. And the nice thing is that the houses like this, families move in and you have a sense of a neighborhood. They aren't really, you don't spend $1.6 million to have a little unit in the back that you can rent, so you just don't get like an apartment house feeling in the neighborhood. And I wanted to show you this, like if they're nicer, and a lot of them are being built are nicer, then you're getting around the $2 million price range. This is one here. Let me show you this house here. Really beautiful home. Just did a super nice job on this. What kind of a cactus theme going here. And they're kind of like 3 stories maybe in the front, 2 in the back. And they're nice. And keep in mind this is Huntington Beach. They have their own kind of city council that does things their way. Like if you look in the middle of the street here, you'll just see potholes. And this is really common. I mean, this street's horrible. Look at this street. Hope this shows up. There's just potholes everywhere, and they don't fix them. They give raises to themselves. First thing they did in the pandemic is they voted raises for themselves. I couldn't believe that. Look at this street here. I mean, these people pay a fortune in property tax on a house like this. The one nice thing in California is that if you here's my foot. I mean, you get an idea how big that hole is. In California is we have Proposition 13. So showing you this little cute unit in the back here with a balcony. And when you buy a house, they can only raise you up your property tax at the most is 2% a year. So that's like a really good thing. Especially when real estate's gone up like 20% in California in the last year. And you think about that, I mean, some states like Arizona's gone up like 27, Austin went up 27. Some of the little better areas have gone up even higher than that. So just to have your property tax go up 2% is a great deal. And you're fixed for that as long as we keep Proposition 13 in there, and I think we're going to. But I should mention I'm not a realtor. I don't sell real estate. I bought and sold houses and shopping centers and hotels all with my own money. And I don't even like realtors. They're almost annoying to me. If you go to a realtor, go to the broker. The broker makes a lot more money. They have the listing and at the listing broker. And then when you get to the negotiations part of it, you'll get a way better deal. Always go to the broker. I just like to tease realtors. I always hand them they hand you their card. Don Hanson, Century 21. So I just give them back mine. Patrick Hannafin, Looky Loo. Have some fun with it, you know. But what I suggest doing when you're investing is, especially in your beginning, I mean, you want that big, beautiful home, but it takes a while to get there. And what I suggest you do is you buy, you know, maybe a duplex, you know, or 2 units or 2 cottages on a lot. That's the kind of place that I would recommend buying. And I want to show you this house here. This is like, there's two on the lot here. They're kind of a Spanish place. The one thing I don't care for is the flat roof, but the location is just dynamite here. You're close to the beach. There's a park down here. The units that are getting built near you are all being upgraded, all real nice. I mean, if you build up high, you're going to get somewhat of a coastline view all the way down Newport Coast. I can see Fashion Island from here, the hills, and below is a mobile home park, which one day may get redeveloped, but they're expensive rents. They're like $2,500 a space a month, just for the space to put your mobile home on. And they're nice units down here. And they're low, so if you build up, nothing's going to block you. And this place is cute. I like places personally that you don't have to fix up. I just don't want to do a lot of work. I just want to get something at a fair price. Maybe something that hasn't done any deferred maintenance on it. You know, it has copper plumbing and it has a good roof. And in this area, you don't have to worry about air conditioning, but a roof's a big deal. So if you get a good roof on a place, you're halfway there. And then, you know, just work out a fair price. You know, something like this is just hard to find because there aren't that many 2 units on a little lot like this. And then, I mean, you can rent these places in 10 minutes because people go, oh, look, a little house. That's so cute, right by the beach and the park. And, you know, it's just perfect. You know, they can have a dog. You have probably have hardwood floors in there. You don't have to worry about it too much, you know, and you get top rent. And, you know, what this is, let me show you again. It's just 2 units. And, it's just nice, you know. These are the kind of places that I look for. And even in this horrible, horrible real estate market, this is what I would buy. And I would buy it, even now I wouldn't worry about it. You know, if it halfway pencils out, if it's even close to penciling out, I just think it would be great. You don't have to worry about it. You know, you get in there and you find little ways to make a little more money. Maybe you rent out one place to extra little space there. You rent out for somebody parked their car there for $100 a month, put a car cover on it or 2. They're just cute. They're probably 2 bedrooms and somebody's taking care of them. They have a lot of charm. A little yard back there. You keep a dog. It's just, to me, these are just the kind of places that I like to invest in. And even with this market, if I could find something half decent, this would be the kind of thing I'd buy. You know, I mean, when they're building a house like this behind you, that's, you know, $2 million. If you get that thing where you can just get it maybe a little bit over lot value, and you got 2 units you can rent, and they, you know, I mean, last year real estate went up 20%. Whether it keeps going up like that or not, I don't know. But with all the mutual funds buying into it, and the banks and foreign countries, and people advertising the radio to buy houses, and they'll pay you cash. You don't even need a realtor. You know, I don't think the market's going to drop that fast, but it could. And I don't know, you know, and I worry about that. So I try to like to play it both ways. Right now, I wouldn't be buying things because I'm real worried about the market dropping and taking a crash like it did in 2008, where real estate dropped in Huntington Beach 53% in a matter of a year or 2. But at the same time, you know, it comes back, and getting in on a little duplex in a prime location where you could even get a view and you ride your bike right down to the beach, it is so nice that I would go out and buy something like this now. So I'm telling you, one way I think real estate's way overpriced and not probably a good thing to be investing too much in, but on the other hand, I would make some exceptions on a place like this. So that's my thinking about it, and it's just a fun neighborhood and young people and excitement, and the beach is right by, and you get an electric bike or a cruiser bike and you ride down there and go along the coastline. And you know, they have an oil spill right now, but that'll be cleaned up in a couple months and things will be back to normal. So anyway, I just wanted to give you my opinion on that. And if you have any ideas or suggestions or comments, let me know. And I appreciate them all, and they help everybody else too. And thank you so much, and have a great week, and God bless. Bye-bye.